Hello lads and lasses, Sanythe here, and I unlocked Nebula last night, and as stated by VanTrizzle9092 in my Opal video, the method for getting elite kills for the Nebula camo is by doing part of the Liberty Falls Easter egg, which I'm going to show you how to do in this video. Now starting off, you're going to need Afterlife on every single gun before you have access to Nebula. I have a video on that, which will be linked in the description. Now, when you load into the game, I recommend picking the gun that isn't a wall buy on Liberty Falls, or that's not really common to get from the box. So think something like the HE1, or something that isn't an assault rifle or SMG, since those are pretty common to get just due to the amount of them. So to help you pick, here are the wall buys that are on Liberty Falls: the GS45, the DM10, the C9, the Marine SP, the Tanto, the LR762, the XMG, the ASG, the XM4, and the AK-74. Spotted call it the 47. So pick a gun that isn't one of those, because then you can just buy it off the wall on the map and then work on it then. Now another thing is, if you're working on either the Afterlife camo or the Nebula camo and you're able to prestige, I recommend that you start a game with the AS Valor, the GPMG, or really any gun that you unlock at a high level, and as soon as you're able to, save and quit, then prestige, and then you can load back into that save and start working on that gun again without even having it unlocked. Now the reason I recommend doing that is because each of the Nebula and Afterlife camos will net you 7.5k XP, which multiply that by 33 and you get 247,000 XP on camos alone, and that's worth a hell of a lot of levels you can put towards. Now starting into the actual method and process of this, you load in like usual, but you're going to want to build the jet gun as soon as you can, and I have a guide on that. Otherwise, here's a really fast recap. Get the water valve, put it here in the bowling alley, pop it, grab the gauge, go to the cemetery, wait for the groundskeeper, rob him, go to a shed, grab the handle, pop a perk, run through the store, or shoot with a mangler cannon. You can shoot a mangler's cannon off. You have a pretty good chance of getting one that way. Grab the wires, and then you can build it in this motel room. Now, once you have the jet gun, you're going to need to grab the 3 LTG parts, one in the comic book shop, one in this window, and then the one in the church. But the church part will only spawn after you interact with the machine. Now, build it on the roof of the bank or whatever the hell, and then grab it and take it back to the cemetery and place it and do the protection step, and once the HVT spawns, kill it with whatever gun you need to get the elite killed on. Regardless of whether it's a mangler or an abomination, HVTs count as elites. Make sure you don't do the step properly. You want to fail it, just kill the elite and you should be good. Once you kill it, save and quit, load back in, and depending on how much progress you did on that same round that you killed it, you might have to redo the whole thing again, but only this one time. But also, if you kill it on a round separate from the one you spawned it in, you're still going to have to wait an extra round until you can spawn another HVT. So make sure you save zombies while killing the HVT. Now if you want to avoid that, after killing it the first time, you can skip the round and interact the LTG again without having to do the protection step. It'll spawn in the HVT again, kill it again, then save and quit, load in, interact the LTG again, kill it again, and since you can't save and quit on the same round, flip round, kill it again, save and quit, and so you get it pretty much. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy to do. In like around 5 rounds or even less sometimes because of abomination spawning in, you can easily get Nebula on a single gun, and it's really fast and easy, and the process is super simple. Now there is a directed mode that got added, and I have some stuff to test on it involving the whole grind and a possible new farming method, so look out for a video on that later today. It'll either end up being a new Nebula farming video, or it'll just be me covering what you get for finishing the directed mode, if anything. Either way, I'm going to try to make a video on it later today. That's all. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.